What's going on YouTube? It's Mid-40s Gamer here, coming at you with some more Elden Ring content. Today we're going to be taking a look at how to recover the Bloodhound Knight's Armor for one of our subscribers, Phoenix Freeman, who wanted to add this set to his collection. While this armor is a stylish choice sporting stats that favor overall negation, many still rank this set within the B tier as armor goes. In addition to grabbing up this set, you'll also be able to get your hands on the Gelmir Knights Armor, which is a few feet away from the Bloodhound set, as well as the Mantis Blade, which is on the way. So let's get ready to play the floor is lava, tell Melina the problem isn't the problem, and get after it. Our story begins at the first Mount Gelmir campsite site of Grace in the Volcano Mountains, and as you can see from the map footage, it's located at the top of the ladder by the Abductor Fields, where you'll soon find the Lendel Soldier campsite to the north and the first Mount Gelmir campsite of Grace to the south, and it's one of the first sites you'll come across as you make your ascent to the Volcano Mountain. From here, we'll hop on Torrent and head out to the east, dashing through the Lendel defensive positions and the enemies situated around the guard tower. With hindsight being 20/20, you could actually just ride to the left of the tower and follow the zone wall, but we went with the path of least resistance instead. After moving past this large onion-headed enemy, we'll cut hard to the south and travel about another 200 meters. As you follow the game footage, just keep in mind you'll have to dodge a few wolf nados while making your way to the delve entrance, but if you just keep the pedal to the metal, there should be no real issue. As the winds pick up and wolves rain from the sky, we'll keep our heading locked firmly to the south, keeping an eye out for the entrance marked by a door set into the cliff face on the east. Once we reach the door, we'll jump off Torrent and head into the Gelmir's Hero Grave, which is a fairly short and sweet dungeon, but it'll require you to harness your inner Lara Croft to raid this ancient tomb. After taking the elevator down, we'll light the site of Grace and take a quick break to memorize some spells and switch some talismans so we don't get too frustrated with what's about to happen. This isn't your typical slash and grab job, it's more of a die 1,000 deaths until you get the timing type of place. While 1,000 deaths is a bit overdramatic, we just wanted to fully prepare you for some disappointment in case you don't have the reflexes of a 12-year-old. After entering, we'll start our descent into the main area, which is comprised of one main ramp-like slope, being careful since there's a chariot that rolls back and forth on the route, destroying anything in its path. In addition to this rolling death machine, you'll have to contend with skeletons posted in every safe crevice on the sides, which will pop out at the last second, pushing you into the path of the chariot, which is extremely annoying and an excellent cure for the will to live. All that's really required here is clearing the skeletons out of these cubbies on the side and timing the chariot's pathing. It is interesting to note, however, that these chariots can actually be ridden if they're jumped on from an elevated position, which incidentally is the exact tactic you're going to need to use to fight the final boss of this dungeon. While we aren't going to showcase that final boss fight of this area, we figured we'd mention it in case anybody was curious about it. Once you reach the last section in this first area, things can get just a little bit tricky. Once the flames in the distance fire up, you can start your sprint to the top of the stairs, bypassing a few enemies on the way and killing a set of 2 enemies on the platform at the top. Once the flames stop, you'll have to make a mad dash through the hallway and get to safety before they start up again, and if you can time this whole process perfectly, you can consider it a minor miracle. After dodging the flames, you can continue forward to another sloping area with a chariot rolling through it. This area is pretty much the same as the first, and it boils down to careful timing and making quick work of enemies in the small alcoves. It is important to note that you may want to utilize a lantern, since in the last alcove is a cemetery shade that's a lot easier to fight when you can actually see it. After the cemetery shade is no more and the Mantis Blade is in hand, you'll have to time the chariot one last time, which isn't a difficult task, and then head over to the edge on the left and carefully land on the thin ledge below. Once on the ledge, it's just a short run to the armor sets, but you'll need to defeat the Bloodhound Knight and pry the first set of armor off his body. Well, your path from here is pretty much one way until you reach the chamber where the Bloodhound Knight is actually located. When you enter through the archway, his back should be turned, allowing you to get the jump on him with whatever weapons or magic you're currently rolling with. After chopping up this unsuspecting knight with the assistance of the Moonveil, we'll secure the full armor set from the Bloodhound Knight, and after jamming it all into our pocket for now, we'll also secure the Gelmir armor set as a bonus, which is resting comfortably at the foot of the nearby coffin. While the Gelmir armor is fairly heavy, it does boast a rather high physical damage negation, and it's a great choice if you just want to face off toe-to-toe with your enemies. Well folks, it looks like we're coming to the end of another Elden Ring video as we add a few more stylish armor sets to our collection. If you found any value in this video or you're new to the channel, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you don't miss out on any new mid-40s gamer content. And if you aren't too busy wondering why astronauts actually get taller while in space, leave us a comment in the comment section and let us know how we're doing. So until next time, just remember, kangaroos keep growing until they die, snails can sleep up to 3 years, and as always, good hunting.